I'm Tony. I live in Southampton with Sue, and Sue is now a profoundly deaf person. Sue's first indication that her hearing was deteriorating was when she woke me up in the small hours and asked why all the bells were ringing in the churches. We went to a specialist and everybody put her through tests. It was just tinnitus. So with tinnitus, it's evil, it's twisted. The less you can hear, the more the tinnitus becomes active. And eventually it got to the stage where Sue's shouting over it. You've got a time where you're lost, you're on your own. You've walked out of a surgery. The consultants told you you're deaf. They told Sue she's got Meniere's disease.
After I lost my hearing, my world really fell apart completely.
Well, there's no book about how to deal with deafness. So you're stuck, you're on your own, and we couldn't find anybody to help.
I felt very isolated. It's funny, you can be kind of surrounded by people and feel so lonely.
After probably almost a year, we found our way to the hearing therapist, and that's the person that really helps, because in our case it was Penny. Penny said to us one day, I think it would help if you went down to Hearing Link. Penny said, oh, and it's for me as well. Families and partners are included. They want them there.
I felt relief that I was finally getting some proper help. At the same time, I was absolutely terrified.
She didn't want to meet strangers because she didn't want to talk to them. She didn't want to tell them what was wrong or what her problems were. It's almost a private thing that you don't want to share. You want people to know you're deaf, but you don't want to say to them, how do I cope with being deaf? So it's easy to get lost. Very easy.
I think my first impression with the programme was that I wasn't suddenly alone, and it was good to share our experiences and how we were learning to cope with our loss.
First chance to talk with somebody, a professional, about how they felt about having lost their hearing.
The hearing partners were given an opportunity to experience deafness for themselves, and they're all fitted with little devices in their ears to give the effect of tinnitus very loud.
You've got to find out what it's like.
And the response was pretty interesting. One chap was too scared to cross the road on his own.
I can honestly say Hearing Link gave us a method of learning how to try. And from there, we go on. If you sit at home on your own, you face the worst thing ever, isolation. Don't just lock yourself away. Find out how to change your life and do it.
When I left the Hearing Link, it was the start of a road to recovery for me, really. Showed me a light at the end of a dark tunnel.